Okay, welcome to the Dresden Files VR. This is Harry's sub-basement, aka his lab, that I have recreated based on the books by Jim Butcher. I have not finished it, but other things have gotten in the way, and I'm not sure if I ever will, so I thought I would share what I've got so far. So let's see, where to begin? The idea is that Harry's about to go on a mission, so he's upstairs, the door opens, and he tells you that you have to make some potions. Since you're his new apprentice, there's no excuse. Even though he's got to go save the world, you have to learn control and all that good stuff. So he asks you to build some potions, and I wanted it to be that you could build potions however you wanted. There'd be something like 15 potions in here, and you could mix them all together however you wanted. Every single one of these books is touchable and movable, and you can do whatever you want with them. So is a lot of the objects. So you could take different things that you thought would be useful, and you could bring them over here to work with. Let me grab a book. Oh, yeah, this dark tome looks good. So what I wanted to do was that you would take this, you would set it on the table, and when you did, this book would appear in its place. This is a completely programmable book, so I can put any words in here I want, and I have it currently set to just change to random pages, which is why I went from the front page to the last page. But right now, it's just going to any random page inside the book. You would put that there. It would tell you how to make a potion, and then you would have to figure out which components around here would be useful for making that potion. Here's some over here. So let's say we take some chocolate sauce and we pour it in the pot, and that's 1 cent. And then we take some totally legal alcohol, and we pour that in there, and we get all the other components, and now we have a love potion. You would take it and dark power. Well, not dark power, but the power of magic would turn it into a potion after you cooked it for long enough. I have a little timer here, and you can see it's actually growing, which would tell you when a minute was up. So, you know, you'd have to put all the components in there and put it in there for a minute, and if your potion worked, it would check off. Check off with who? That would be Bob the Skull. He is not animated yet, but I do have him here, and the idea was that he would walk around and talk to you and stuff. All of his books, which I would reskin to be love books or whatever, you know, however it goes, would be here. And he would just talk to you, and you would have a Mass Effect style conversation with him. Oh, I got the scale of some of these wrong. I put this in a place I didn't want to deal with Little Chicago, so I've made just kind of a mock-up here. This is just before proven guilty when it came into place the first time. So, you know, he's building his Little Chicago. Probably should put that fire out, eh? There we go. He's made his little Chicago, and he's got his little lab here, and Molly has not shown up to take her own place. I know that's supposed to be in the middle of the room, but I wanted the potion thing to be there. So it's a little different than the way he's written it, but not too far, I don't think. Of course, Karen is with him, so I got her bazooka here. And I've got her trusty P90, which is my favorite gun, too. I wanted to program it so it actually fired. Again, this is all things I would get around to eventually. One of his staffs, you shall not pass. And, you know, a nondescript sword. I'm sure no magic powers in a ancient, authorial legend-looking sword like that. And, let's see, I think that's actually everything. Kind of like that fire. Let's put it back. An effect similar to that one would happen here inside the summoning circle. Currently, I've got pizza in there. Obviously, that's for Toot Toot. But you could summon all kinds of dark creatures. I have some unique books. That was one of them that I used. I have a couple of others. Here we go. So I have some unique books, and they would have the dark arts inside of them. So you'd be able to take those over here against Bob's judgment, and you'd be able to put them here and add the ingredients to make something dark, and that would lead to a kill state. Of course, it'd be a demon, and he'd break out, and that would be that. That's as far as I got on it. Oh, there's a magic wand here. I forgot about that. That's as far as I got on this, and if there's interest, I might finish it up. So let me know what you think. If there's enough interest, I could probably make this publishable with Jim Butcher's permission, of course. This would be a non-profit thing unless the request was amazing and we ended up switching it over to a real project. But yeah, I thought that was cool, and I was hoping that maybe you would too.